What is going on YouTube? Sorry I meant to post this early. I've just been really busy with schoolwork. I'm going to talk about my first regionals experience. Uh, it was a lot of fun. I think it would have been more fun if I went with friends because I only went with my father. He doesn't really know he doesn't know how to play at all. Um, but I went by myself. I ran into a couple people I know, but I'm not really like friends with them. But I just know them. It was interesting. There were a lot of people. It wasn't as many people as the first regionals that the store was holding. Last regionals they had about 340, 350. This one they had 310. If you guys didn't hear, Gary Akarakuri got first place in the event. I don't even know how how does that happen? Everyone at the event had mono mermails. I mean, it's absolutely insane. Everyone had mono mermails. Every table I sat at, the person next to me was playing mono mermail. I surprisingly didn't have any mono mermail matchups. I'm very, very surprised. And I'm happy about that too, because I think mono mermail would wreck Fire Kings. Um, that's all I really. I didn't go with a lot of trades because I really don't have a good trade binder, to be quite honest. Because I lost everything. Uh, I guess I'll just talk about my matchups. Um, so match one, I lost. I went 0-2. It was a macro rabbit. He basically game one, he opened the nuts, and I know he didn't stack because I did shuffle and I did cut, and I was watching him very closely. He just opened up the nuts. He opened up with rabbit. Played Alagia. Oh no, he played Dolka. He played Dolka, and then set 5. He set 5, and I was just like, okay. I opened up with heavy. I play heavy. He plays Starlight Road. I was like, damn, that sucks. So in order to get around that, I played something, and he had a set lance that I wasn't ready for. He just opened up the nuts, and I just said GG because he had a Stardust Logia and he had still set 3. That was I said GG. Then game 2, he sighted in Fossil Dyna, and I couldn't get around that. It was I just couldn't. I would normal summon my Fire Dog or my Barong, and I'd attack, and he'd just activate Lance, and my monster would end up getting destroyed. And that kind of blowed. Yeah, that kind of blew a lot. Because I couldn't get over the Fossil. He had set Lances, and I can't do anything without special summoning. I mean, I had my normal summon monsters, but he just had set Lances. Then he eventually went into a Mace Stroke, then Monster Reborn, the Fossil Dyna. And I was just like, alright, you win. I'll sign the slip. Match 2, I lost. I went 0-2. I lost to a Dark World guy. He was really awesome. He was really nice. One of my more enjoyable matches of the day. The matchup was weird because I had lost my first round and he had won his first round. But so many people were late to the regionals and there were so many draws and they had an odd amount of people so that there was going to be those weird matchups. And I got one of those weird matchups. Round 1, he OTK'd me. That was rough, but he had it. I mean, I'm not even gonna say anything. He had that. Game 2, game 2 is literally just bad luck. I sighted in a debunk and the 2 in Shadow Imprisoning Mirrors. I opened up with debunk and a Shadow Imprisoning Mirror, and I set the 2. I went first. I set the 2. He went second. He rolled Dark World Dealings. We both drew 1. Then I activated Shadow Imprisoning Mirror when he discarded Snow. He was done. That's it. I said, he was like, dude, that blows. I am gonna lose. And I was like, because he wasn't maining or citing any MSTs. And so I was like, all right, I got this. So he normal summoned Snow and poked me for 2,000. I was like, okay, I'll draw a monster next turn. I didn't draw any monsters. I had a dead Gores in my hand that I couldn't summon because I had the Shadow Imprisoning Mirror. I was horrified at the luck I had. I think 3 turns passed, and I didn't draw any monsters. I didn't even draw any searches, like anything to search with. It was dumb. I mean, it was just bad luck. I mean, I had him in a lockdown. He literally poked me to death with a snow. It was stupid. I was angry. Um, Match 3, I lost to another Dark World deck. I went 1 and 2. Let's see here. I have a sheet. I have this little thingy. Match 1, game 1. He Eradicator Epidemic virused me, and I lost all my stuff, and he just poked me with Graphas, and I just lost. Game 2, I sighted everything I needed. No, I don't even think I drew into anything I sighted. But I just opened up really good. I opened up with Barong, Firing, and Onslaught. I destroyed all of his stuff, and then I Rekindling for game. Then game 3, he Eradicator Epidemic virused me on turn 1. I literally lost my entire hand. I was pissed. I mean, I was literally pissed. And the guy was a douchebag, too. He wasn't even nice. He wasn't a good sport. But whatever. Match 4, I won. I went 2 and 1 against Counter Fairy. That was really interesting. Let's see what happened. Game 1, I won by default because he had messed up with his deck list, and every game 1 of his matches he would lose. So game 1 I won by default. Game 2, I lost. It was really funny. I was hitting him hard. No, I didn't even hit him at all. He was hitting me really hard. He had that fairy. Whenever a counter trap is activated, you get to draw 1. But he kept hitting me with that. And I blind MST'd one of his set back row. And he activated Solemn Judgment. He paid 4,000. He goes to 4,000. I normal summon. He activates Solemn Warning. He takes another 2,000. And then he attacks my monster, and I flip Horn of the Phantom Beast, and he activates 7 Tools of the Bandit. And I'm just like, dude, you're at 7,000. You're at 1,000 life points, and I just lost that. And you did all of that self-inflicting. I thought that was kind of funny. It was really funny to us. Game 3. I took a lot of damage. I took 16, 16, 16, and then 500. But I ended up, it looks like I went into Rekindling for game. Yeah, I went into Rekindling for game, and that's probably how I won. Rekindling is how I won a lot of my games. Match 5, I won. I 2-0'd Fire Fist. It was a very standard Fire Fist deck. There were no techs. It was the standard 3 Bear, 2 Gorilla, 3 Vorse Raiders, the works. The standard Fire Fist build. I 2-0'd it. I was really happy about that. The guy was really, really good. He was really, really nice. And I really did enjoy that match. Game 1, I won without a problem. As I was saying in my deck profile, Kerr and I put in work. I mean, it was really good. And then game 2, I did Rekindling for game. He did a lot of damage on me. I think I won by about 800 life points, actually. Match 7, I 2-0'd Chaos Agents. That was a really long matchup. I felt bad because I Monster Reborn as BLS. That was rough. Game 2, he DD crowed my Garunix, which was rough. And he had Catastor, Heradic Sun Dragon, and BLS on the field. I ended up destroying his field with Monster Reborn as BLS again. And then I Rekindlinged for game. That was awesome. Match 8, I won. I went 2 and 1. It was Blackwing. Game 1 I lost. Game 1 I lost really badly. Just 3 Kalut really does make a difference. I didn't think it would make a difference, but it really does. Kalut's really good with Ashura. Game 2, I beat him down with frickin' Rekindling. That was awesome. Then game 3, we went into overtime. I Rekindlinged for game. Match 9, I lost 0-2 with Inzektor. The guy was really good. I really didn't have any experience with the deck. I didn't know what to do, and I just lost both games because I didn't know what to do. Overall, it was a very enjoyable experience, and I hope I'll get to go to another regional again. I'm definitely going to go to another regional again, and I'm definitely going to start playing more competitive because I did have a lot of fun. Ending score, I went 5-4. I placed 100. I'm happy.